Hey, welcome back, Jones. There is so many vehicles in this game that you can buy with the altcoins. Unfortunately, some players has just started or they missed out the previous battle passes. So they don't know which vehicles they should buy. They have the altcoins, but which vehicles they should buy? That is a big question. And altcoins is not easy to get. That's why this video is for you guys. Now I'm gonna separate this video to two sections. The one that has more than 3,000 altcoins and that one has less than 3,000. So at first we'll talk about the rich people, let's say, that has more than 3,000, and then we'll talk about the one that has less than that. So first of all, which jet I recommend you to buy first? Now, there is so many options, as you can see, but the best one that I recommend you is the B-type. Now, why is that? Because it has two big missiles that can destroy any targets and it can do a lot of damage. So it's really recommended to buy this one if you have more than 3,000 altcoins. And the price of it is like 4,000, maximum it will be like 5,000. That is the biggest price that it has. This is in my server. I don't know about your server, guys, but that is the first option. Second one is the Su-57M. It has also the big missile Kinjal. This has lots of agility and maneuverability and all of that, and the speed of it is great. But as I've said, B-type is better in all of the stats. So B-type, then the Su-57M. Now I know, guys, the other two jets that has less price, such as the YF-23 and the X2 Shenzhen, they have low price, but trust me, guys, they don't worth to buy. I mean, you have the similar stats in other jets that you can find that is much more free. I recommend you to buy Tu-222 as it's unique. Now, if you like armament, go for this jet. But the problem of it, you are sacrificing a lot of maneuverability. It's really difficult to control this jet. It has good speed and good armament, but the problem, the big size of it, that will make it really easy to be hunted down, and also the maneuverability is really bad that you cannot switch to right and left, and it's really difficult to use. Now let's move on to the helicopters. First one I recommend you to buy is the Ka-90. This one has lots of speed, it has armament, but not as much the Black Ghost. Black Ghost has much more armament in my opinion, but overall Ka-90 is much more better. Now SB1 is a really good helicopter, but to be honest, the first one, Ka-90, is much more better. Now let's move on for the tanks, the juicy part. So the tanks, first tank that I recommend you to buy, if you have, of course, as I said, more than 3,000, it is the M1CA-TTB. It has a really great armor, and the gun, it can fire two shots and then reload. This is a great feature about this tank, and it's really unique. Now, if you're countering such a vehicle, the turret ring is the easiest part. As you see, it is really open in the turret ring, so you can easily fire over there, and also the cupola, you can fire at it if you face such a tank. This is a great tank. It has a lot of armor and so difficult to fight it. Second option, it is the KF-51. This one, it has so much tricky armor. I mean, sometimes you fire on the sides and it cannot be penetrated. Sometimes it penetrated, so it's really tricky to fight this vehicle. And it has a really good gun, and it has also the drones that can hit the target. So it's really one of the best vehicles in the game, or let's say that you can buy in the market with the altcoins. So I also recommend you to buy this vehicle if you have the altcoins available in your pocket. Now, third option that I recommend you to buy, it is the Abram X. Man, this vehicle has the jack trade of all. Now I know it was much more better before, that you can hunt down the helicopters guaranteed 100% by the drones. It's been nerfed, now it cannot aim at the jets and helicopters with the drones, but it's still relevant and really strong and can find the ground and also the sky target, but it is not for brawl fighting, so it cannot fight face-to-face tanks that is really strong. So it's jack trade of all, but keep it safe. Third option I recommend you also, or let's say this is the fourth option, T14-152. Now this one is so much similar to T14, the one that everyone can buy it, but it has, as it says in the name, 152mm gun, so it's much more packing power but longer reload, so it's really good vehicle also to buy. It has the same armor of the normal T14, but still really packing gun that make it really relevant to the fight. Now let's move on to the people that has less than 3,000 altcoins, or a person who don't want to spend a large amount of altcoins on one vehicle. One of the first vehicles that I have always said in the battle pass, when the game was on, the battle pass was on, do not sell it. It is the T90M. So many players have sold this vehicle for 2,000 altcoins and have said, man, what are you doing? Man, do not do that. Look at right now, it is almost 3,000 because it is so amazing, has so much potential to survive in the battle because it has lots of reactive armor, and man, it just can survive. I don't know how. This vehicle is a great vehicle. It has a decent gun that can do its job. Yes, it's not impressive, but it can do its job. So this is one of the choices that I tell you about. Second one is the T15 Barbaris. I know I didn't make a video about it, but trust me guys, this is one of the best vehicles and I do recommend you to sell it. It is a really amazing one, and if you don't have it, buy it, you will enjoy it. It's really amazing one. The counter of this vehicle, you can fire at the turret, and the turret, it doesn't have lots of armor, but the body of it, it is really well armored, so it is really amazing. The missiles doing the job and even more. The gun is amazing, man, it is impressive. Now there is also ZTQ-15. To be honest, if a vehicle I didn't try it or play it, or I heard from my friends that is really reliable and has almost similar opinion to me, if I haven't heard from him any thing about this vehicle, I cannot recommend it. So just pass it for right now. I'm not sure if it's good or not, but just pass it for now. We will see about that. Once I have more information, I will tell you if it's recommended or not. Now also Object 640, I don't know about it, so I will just pass it also. One of the best option, it is Type 10. It doesn't has a lot of armor, but the gun is amazing, man. The gun is just perfect. It has really short reload. I think it was 4 seconds, something like that. So one of the best vehicle with the gun of it. So it is really worth to buy. Now, if you're looking for just armor, you can go for Merkava, but be cautious. Do not show your side, the left side or the right side. It is a great tank. It can survive a lot because of the frontal armor, but the side is very weak, and the gun is just decent. Not impressive, but decent. It's similar to the Merkava at tier 3. So if you have the Merkava at tier 3, and it was for free, so I think you know what you're looking at. So this is a good option also if you're looking just for armor. But of course, T90M is the best option for the one who has less than 3,000 altcoins. Now this option, HSTVL, it is just for pro players. This option, because it has 1 second reload. Yeah, you heard that's right. 1 second reload. It was 2 seconds, right now it's 1 second. It's been buffed, and also it got 50% damage reduction. Before it was like one shot and it's gone. Right now it can survive much more. With the hands of pro player, in the hands of pro player, it can survive a lot and can do a lot of damage. With the mobility it has, it's really scary vehicle to counter. So this is my opinion, guys. I don't know about yours, so type it down in the comments. What do you think? Am I right? Did I miss something? Tell me in the comments. Hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye bye.